Hello, my name is Michael and this is Francisco from Yoga School. So today our yoga sequence is going to be based on lengthening the side bodies. Lengthening your side bodies can be really good to maintain the health of your low back, proper digestion, and also reduce anxiety. So the props that we're going to be using today from the Fit Kit are the two 4-pound dumbbells, the yoga strap, and the block. So before we get going, go ahead and grab your strap and connect the buckle of your strap into a loop. And create a loop that goes around your wrists that blocks your arms at shoulder width. So adjust the loop, take your wrists through, and then check. Extend your arms out long. Go ahead and stick your thumbs up real quick and just make sure that the center of your thumb aligns with your shoulders. And then once you have that, you can place the strap off to the side for right now. And then we'll start with the yoga block towards the back of the mat. So you can go ahead and grab your block. Start near the back edge of your mat. Place the block in between your thighs, thin ways at its second tallest height, just like that. And then tiptoe your feet in a little bit closer so your feet are hip distance, which is approximately 6 to 8 inches. And then check that the outer edges of your feet are parallel with one another. And then once you're set there, lean your weight towards your heels, look forward, relax your arms and palms face in towards your hips. Soften your shoulders back and down, then gaze straight forward. Soft forehead skin, soft jaw, soft tongue. Firm your thighs, hug the block with your inner thighs. Inhale, sweep your arms up high towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your hips and relax your skull all the way down. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway lift, monkey pose, draw shoulder blades towards hips. Exhale, high plank. Walk your hands forward to a top of a push-up. Take your time. No rush with the transitions. And then pause just for a moment. Firm your legs and hug your block. Right. Energetically reach your heels back and at the same time draw the energy of your chest, your sternum forward. Right. So the heels and the heart are stretching away from one another. Squeeze the block, navel to spine, then do real quick visual check. Make sure that your shoulders stack directly over your wrists. And once you're set there, take your drishti, your gaze, just about 8 to 10 inches in front of your mat on the floor, right there. Soft face, soft tongue. Stretching your heels and your heart in opposition. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, gently lower all the way down to the floor. Press the tops of your feet down into the ground. Readjust your legs if you need to, but keep the block between your thighs. And then extend your arms out long on the floor in front of you. Spread your fingers out wide. Keep your legs pressing into the floor and even energetically reach your toes back in space. Think about sliding your toes through the back edge of your mat. Now keep your legs grounded. Inhale, lift your upper body. Lift your arms, your hands up away from the floor. Exhale, cactus your arms. Hug your elbows in towards your rib cage. Inhale, float a little bit higher. Soften your forehead skin. Exhale, gently release down. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under. Hug your block, navel to spine first. Inhale, press high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up, press your chest back towards your shins, and relax the weight of your skull all the way down. Firm your thighs, keep a tight grip on the block, and then start to walk your hands back towards your feet, and find a forward fold towards the back of your mat again, and relax your skull. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway lift, monkey pose. Broaden your upper chest forward towards the front edge of your mat. Exhale, fold back down and relax your skull. Squeeze the block strong in your thighs. Inhale, stand arms high to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lean your weight back slightly, but look straight forward. So we're going to go through 2 more rounds of that sun salutation variation with the block. So hug the block, keep your jaw soft, and these next 2 rounds move slow and fluid. So it's not about fast, intense movement. It's about slow, fluid, breath-paced movements. So stand tall, release your arms alongside your body. Inhale, sweep your arms high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from your hips, and relax your head all the way down. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway lift, monkey pose. Lengthen your chest forward. Exhale, high plank. Top of a push-up without looking back. Take your time. Find your alignment, shoulders over your wrists. Energetically, heart goes forward, heels go back. Inhale. Exhale, gently lower all the way down to the floor. As you touch down, reach your arms long out in front on the ground. Firm your legs. Inhale, lift your arms, lift your heart, your head, soft face. Keep your legs down. Exhale, elbows into your ribs, cactus your arms. Inhale, lift your chest a little bit higher. Exhale, soften to the floor. Hands under shoulders, tuck your toes. Inhale, press up, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Soft skull, soft jaw. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Find a forward fold towards the back edge of your mat. And relax your head. Hands to shins. Inhale, halfway lift, monkey pose. Exhale, fold down. Let gravity take over. Inhale, stand arms high towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more round. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge and release. Relax your skull. Hands to shins. Inhale, halfway lift, monkey pose. Lengthen the sides of your body so your ribs and hips create more space between. Exhale, high plank, top of a push-up. Keep the length in the side body, space between your hip and ribs. Squeeze the block. Deep breath in to prepare. Exhale, gently lower all the way down to the floor. Once you touch down, extend your arms long on the ground. Keep your legs on the floor. Inhale, lift your upper body, lift your arms, spread your fingers. Exhale, cactus your arms. Squeeze your elbows into your ribs. Inhale, float up higher, soft throat. Exhale, gently release. Hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes. Inhale, press high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips up, chest back. Start to walk your hands back towards your feet. Find a forward fold, nice and easy. Hands to shins. Inhale, halfway, monkey pose. Exhale, fold down, release. Inhale, stand arms up high towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Go ahead and take the block, place your block off to the side. And go ahead and grab your strap. Grab your strap and place your strap around your wrists. Take your arms up to the sky and make sure that the tail end of the strap goes behind you, just so it doesn't get in your way here. So go ahead and burst the strap. Extend your arms up towards the sky. There it is. That way the tail end's behind his head. It's not obstructing his vision. Then spread your fingers wide. Right? And burst your wrists into the strap. But keep a soft quality in your shoulders so as your fingers reach up, your shoulders relax down. Good. And then squeeze your legs together. Feet together. And once you have your legs together on the midline, keep your right foot exactly where it is. And think about using your breath to extend energy from the middle of your body down through your legs and up through your arms. So you become longer, taller, with less effort. Trying to kind of figure that paradox out, right? So keep your right foot where it is. Soft bend in your knees. Slackline pose. Take your left foot directly in front of your right. Right? Soft pressure bursting out into the strap. Soft eyes, soft jaw. Follow your breath. Keeping length at the sides of your body. Step your right foot in front of your left and then pause. Every step, pause for a moment and just let your joints settle in. Right? Focusing on your breath rather than muscular effort. And again, left foot in front of right. Soft step. Keep your gaze forward. Spread your fingers. And then again, step right foot in front of left. Almost there. Left foot in front of right. And one more time. Right foot in front of left, coming off the front of your mat. And excellent control. Go ahead and release your arms down in front of your chest. Bring your legs together. And then you can just place your strap down to the ground in front of your mat. Come back to mountain pose. Feet hip distance here at the front. 6 to 8 inches. Look forward. Lean back, palms face in. Soften your jaw. Inhale your arms up high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge and release. Relax your skull all the way down. Hands to shins. Inhale, halfway lift, monkey pose. Pull your heart forward. Exhale, left foot back in space, runner's lunge. You can take your fingertips to the ground. And then take a moment to really challenge the length of your legs. So you want as much space between your feet as possible with your right knee over your ankle, making sure that you have that alignment. And then once you're set there, go ahead and take your wrists inside of your strap again. And then walk your fingertips forward slightly. Look forward on the ground just to start and firm your back leg. Make your back leg straight. You're pressing your heel into the wall behind you, or an imaginary wall behind you, if you will. Now hug your inner thighs together. Lift your right toes up away from the ground first. Okay, keep your right toes up, then look forward on the ground about 5.5 feet out in front of you. Now, without really lifting your chest all too much, extend both of your arms straight forward, palms facing in. Take your time to settle into your pose. And you can actually lift your chest and your arms just a little bit higher, Cisco. So the idea is trying to create the same angle in your spine as the angle in your back leg. So from heel all the way to the hand, it's one straight diagonal line. Then lift the back of your skull up slightly. Look forward on the floor without crunching your forehead skin. So soften the skin at your forehead, your jaw. And now find your breath. Press back through your left heel. Lunge forward into your front knee. Hug your inner thighs together and square your hips. Navel to spine. And as you pull your belly button in, feel your ribs start to float away from your hips, creating length between your hands and your heel. Now spread your fingers and roll the back of your armpits forward. There it is, in the direction of your pinkies. Lift your arms a little bit higher, holding here, soft face, soft breath. 5, firm that back leg. 4, 3, keep the right toes up. Excellent work. 2 and 1. Gently lower your hands down, step forward and forward fold. Relax your toes, relax the strap off to the ground. Right, just keep it near. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway monkey pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lean back, look forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Take your time. Collaborate with gravity as you fold. Inhale, halfway monkey pose. Exhale, right foot back in space. Runner's lunge. Fingertips to the floor. And then always take your time finding your alignment, especially as you set up for these deeper poses in the legs. Right? So long stance, left knee is directly over the ankle. Right, firm the back leg. And then once you have the leg set, go ahead and set the wrists. Place your strap around, come high in your fingertips, and look forward on the floor. Hug your inner thighs, lift your left toes. Lift your left toes, keep them up. Right, Shavasana face, if you will, each pose. Slow transition, take your arms straight forward towards the wall in front of you, towards the space in front of you. And see if you can get your biceps in line with your ears to the best of your ability, right? That's at least the aim. And firm your legs. Reach back through your right heel. Press your right hamstring up to the sky. There it is. Lunge forward into your left knee. Do your best to keep the toes up. If they come down every couple breaths, so be it. But just work on bringing them up and continuing bringing them up, training them, retraining them. Hug your inner thighs together and square your hips. Right hip forward, left hip back. There it is. Now navel to spine. Burst your arms into the strap. Reach your fingers forward as far as you can without crunching into the neck. So work that external rotation again. Whoa. Back of the armpits roll forward. And then work the opposition between your heel and your hands to make your side bodies longer. Create more space here. There it is. Holding 5. Lift the toes up. 4, 3, 2. Gently release your hands down. Step forward. Forward fold. Relax your skull. You can release the strap. Soften your toes. Inhale, halfway lift, monkey pose. Exhale, fold down. Relax your skull. Inhale, stand arms up high towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Whew. Okay. So next step, you're going to need your block. So you can keep your block towards the front of your mat. I'll just place this here for you. And then standing in mountain pose, go ahead and inhale your arms high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, hinge and release. Let your upper body go. Hands to shins, inhale, halfway lift, monkey pose. Exhale, left foot back in space, runner's lunge. Fingertips to the floor. And then tiptoe your right foot towards the midline of your mat. That's right between your hands. Roll your left heel down into the floor so that your left toes are pointing out and up slightly. So turn your left toes up just a couple degrees. There it is. And make sure you have heel to arch alignment from your front heel to your back arch. Once you're set there, go ahead and place your block at its tallest height to start, and you can always lower it down as we go into this posture. Take the block right outside your right ankle. Fingertips to the floor. Look forward on the ground. Right, so you can bring your right hand down as well. Right fingertips to the floor. There it is. Now look forward on the floor. And again, without really lifting your chest, extend your left arm forward and your right arm back in space. Yeah, left arm forward, right arm back in space. Spread your fingers, burst your arms in opposition. Warrior two. Inhale, windmill your arms up and open. Exhale as you arrive and sink down nice and low. Good. Look forward past your right hand. Press down to the outer edge of your back heel, lunge into your front knee, and take your right knee out towards the pinky toe side on your mount. Navel to spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, side angle. Right hand to the block that's outside of your ankle. And then extend your left arm up and over your ear, reaching past the front edge of your mat. There it is. And now, if you'd like to go any deeper with this side body stretch, you can go ahead and lower the block to its second tallest height, lowest height, or even the ground if it's available. But make sure that you're using your palm opposed to your fingertips, just to create some structure and strength in your wrists here. Good. Now keep lunging forward as you press down through your back foot. Roll your right hip forward underneath you. Roll your left hip back. And then see if you can externally rotate your right leg inside to outside into your arm. And then externally rotate your arm outside to inside into your leg. There it is. And then stretch this arm straight. See if you can bring your bicep closer towards your ear. And as you do, soften your shoulder away from your jaw. There it is. Keep breathing. Firm your legs. Now look down to the floor just for a moment. Make sure your right knee stays directly over your ankle. Inhale, warrior two, look forward. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down on either side. Step forward, forward fold. Whew. Relax your head all the way down. Yeah, just place your block off to the other side. Relax your skull. Inhale, halfway lift, monkey pose. Exhale, fold. Coming back to your breath, inhale, stand arms high to the sky. Look up towards your hands as you reach up. Exhale, forward fold, right back down into the next round. Relax your skull. Hands to shins, inhale, monkey pose. Exhale, right foot back in space. Tiptoe your left foot to the center. Roll your right heel down into the ground. Make sure you have heel to arch alignment. And then set your block outside your left ankle. There it is. Once you're there, fingertips to the floor, look forward on the ground. Extend your right arm forward and your left arm back in space. Spread your fingers wide, burst your arms in opposition, deep breath in. Exhale, cartwheel your arms up and open, warrior two. Exhale as you arrive, sink down nice and low. Roll your right hip back and roll your left knee out. Sink your hips a little bit lower. And as you reach your fingertips away, right, long arms, soften your shoulders just slightly. Deep breath in. Exhale, side angle. Left hand to the block, right arm comes up and over your head, palm facing down. And then find your stability. Press down through the outer edge of your right heel, firmly into the mat. As you do that, lunge into your front leg, and then roll your left leg and your left arm into one another. Create this bind, this stability, this bridge. Roll the left hip under, roll the right hip up. And then as you twist, create length, as much stretch in space between the outside of your right heel and the outer edge of your right wrist. Create that length And soften your trap jaw, neck. Breathe here. Now look down to the floor. Keep your knee over your ankle. Shavasana, quality in the face. Warrior 2. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down either side. Step forward and fold. Forward, fold. There you go. Relax your skull. Inhale, halfway lift, monkey pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Go ahead and grab your strap. And then take your strap behind you so that you're bursting your wrists into the strap behind your low back. Right, there it is. And then start with your legs together. Mountain pose. Look forward, lean back a little bit. And then really squeeze your abdominals in towards your spine. So as you lift your skull, avoid flaring the front ribs. Press your front ribs into your back ribs and descend your tailbone as much as you can. Straighten your legs. Good. Now spread your fingers and burst your wrists out into the strap. There it is. Now without crunching into your low spine, take your wrists away from your hips as far as you can without arching into the back. There it is. That's a good medium right there. Soft jaw, soft face. Now keep your left foot down into the floor. Steady your gaze forward. Breathing through your nose. Lift your right knee up in line with your hip. One-legged mountain pose. Hold here. Curl your right toes up. And now very gentle rotation to your right. Twist your chest to your right as you expand out through your wrists. And there's no rush to arrive. And it's a gentle angle, so you don't need to go too far, just enough. Slowly come back to center. There it is. And then lower your foot down to the ground. Okay. Other side. Let's test out the other side and really pay attention from beginning to end, the difference in balancing on one leg compared to the other, just so you can learn what your dominant leg is. So, press your arms out into the strap, look straight forward, and really work on keeping your head in the same location. So this is your focal point for balance, without moving your head side to side, up or down. All right, so focus on the skull. Now lift your left knee up in line with your hip. There it is. Soft breathing. Gently twist your chest to your left. Keep pressing your wrists into the strap, just enough to feel the space at your collarbones. And whenever you're balancing, take your time, especially when rotating. Okay, slowly come back to center and softly lower your left foot down to the ground. Okay, separate your feet hip distance. Take the strap out in front of you again, around your wrists, and then take it up towards the sky. Urdhva Hastasana. Extend the arms up. From upward hand position, firm your legs, take a deep breath in. Exhale, side stretch to your right. There it is. Right there. And Cisco's doing a really good job at controlling equal length in the side body. So he's not just letting his body tip over to the right. He's engaging the legs, pressing down, especially to that left leg, so that as he leans over, he's not leaning into the side of his spine. He's using his core muscles and his leg strength to lift both ribs up and tilt slightly, creating more length to the left side. Okay, inhale, lift up to center. Exhale, side stretch to your left. Gentle side body stretch. Keep your legs pressing down, especially the right leg. And see if you can lean your weight back just slightly. Maintain length in the right side of your body. Soft face, soft breath. Inhale, lift up to center. Exhale, gently release your hands. Place your strap off to the side for right now. Okay. And then take a quarter turn to your right. Use the wide length of your mat. Hands to your hips and take a wide stance. And by wide stance, I mean bring your legs apart as wide as you can without feeling like your feet are going to slip away off of the mat. And then once you have that, turn your toes in, heels out slightly. And then lift your chest, lift your head, and look forward. And then just real quick, notice the stability in the square of your hips. So notice if one hip is higher than the other, or if one hip is rolled more forward than the other, and then see if you can find that equanimity up, down, side to side. And once you're there, firm your legs, inhale, arms high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips, relax your hands or fingers to the floor. And then walk your hands forward so that your wrists are under your shoulders and look forward on the ground, like a wide-legged monkey pose. Now firm your legs and shift your weight back just a little bit here, Cisco, so that the hips are in line with the ankles. There it is, right there. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold and relax your head all the way down. Now as you relax your skull down, without really crunching too much into your neck, look up towards your belly button. And come up high in your fingertips. And as you press your hip bones back and up in space at an angle, tiptoe your fingertips forward as far as you can. So you don't need to go that far, right? Just as long as you can with the arms and the fingertips without having your hips lean forward past your toes. Right, so looking at this side angle, the hips are just in line with the ankles here. So you can actually lean back just a little bit more with your legs, right about there. Right, so hips in line with ankles, arms long, almost like a down dog quality, and then relax your skull. Direct the focus of your breath into softening and lengthening the side bodies, muscles in between hips and armpits. And then very slowly begin to walk your hands back in towards your feet. And as you do, tiptoe your feet in closer and closer and closer. And slowly, one at a time, lower down to hands and knees. Sit down on your right hip and then swing your legs out in front of you towards the front edge of the mat. And then scooch forward just a little bit. And we'll set up for Shavasana. So as you set up, you want to make sure that you have your weights near you. Right, so scooch forward just a little bit more, Cisco. Right there. And start with your legs together, press out through your heels, extend your arms forward. C-curve your spine. And slowly look forward, up, and roll down. Right. Look forward and up and slowly roll down to the ground. And then once you're there, go ahead and reach over, grab those weights, those 4-pounders. And place those in your hands. Relax your arms to the ground. And then relax your skull. Close your eyes. Separate your legs a little bit wider. Mat distance or wider than that. And then reach out through your heels just for a moment. Spread your toes. And then relax your legs. And keeping your arms just like this at this 45-degree angle in between shoulder and hip level. Right? Grip your weights and then press your knuckles. Slide them away on the floor. So you're reaching your shoulders away from your neck. Tight grip. And then gently release your fingertips open and let the weights just rest on your hand. Eyes closed, lips closed. Soften the muscles on your face. Allow yourself to slow down and just settle into your breath. So the weights on the hands are a nice little release and pressure to relax some of the nerves in the back of the skull and at the back of the eyes. So you can rest here in your Shavasana. In my humble opinion, for whatever that's worth, I think every Shavasana should be at least 10 minutes. All right, so I suggest 10 to 15 minutes. You can set an alarm, a time, whatever it is. Rest in your Shavasana. Give your body time to digest and enjoy the nutrients, the fruits, you could say the knowledge aspect, the muscle memory of your practice. And then after that, move slow into whatever else you got going on. So thank you very much for sharing this practice with myself and Francisco. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.